It's interesting to read stories about some of these Russian or Ukrainian immigrants who are using this Russo-Ukrainian war to do something they otherwise never had the right to do, which was to come to America. There are stories of some Ukrainian immigrants who have been trying to come into America for years, and then are finally now being let in because of the war. And I have already made it clear that I don't support, that I believe that there should be a ban on Russo-Ukrainian immigration. I do not think that the United States of America should be allowing Russians who are fleeing conscription or Ukrainians who are fleeing war into our country. The media has this campaign going on that wants to try and convince us all that these people are innocent victims or innocent casualties of war, and they're not. The fact is, I abjectly refuse to believe that Ukrainians or Russians are victims right now. The war is largely generated by collective apathy to injustice, right? When there's injustice happening in the country and people are apathetic about it, that brews over a long period of time, and then eventually a war has to break out. And by virtue of these Russian and Ukrainian immigrants having participated in the affairs of their country up until this point, they to some extent have contributed to the war or the situation that we're in right now, which is a world war, right? They've contributed to it. And now, as a result of their apathy, Americans have to pay the price. We have a president who has invested more in the Ukrainian war than he has in ending homelessness and increasing job security, right? There are stories of Russian and Ukrainian immigrants coming into the country illegally. Some of them have done violent things at the border. There are stories of immigrants rear-ending each other, officers having to pull out, their rifles because of the illegal activity that's taking place at the border right now. Like literally, they're like, some immigrants are, become American or die trying, like they're on that level, and we're having to deal with the brunt of that. It's unfortunate.